mission of every Christian is to proclaim Christ. A touching story is told of a British missionary priest who lived in a remote part of Tanzania. He lived alone, a single white man among his African flock, speaking their native language. One day, a British government official arrived on a tour of the area. The Tanzanian children ran out to welcome the visitor. They entertained the official by clapping, singing, and dancing. After the official left, the children excitedly told the missionary priest, "We saw a white man. We saw a white man." Some of the children said that the visitor was the first foreigner they had ever seen. The priest was amazed and exclaimed, "But I am a white man. I am a foreigner. But I have been here with you all these years." One of the children said, "You are not a white man. You are Jesus. You are our father." He was truly a missionary who radiated the real presence of Christ. Mission Sunday reminds us that the real mission of every Christian is to be another Christ. The theme of the World Mission Day 2021 is, "We cannot but speak about what we have seen and heard." The scriptural verse is a call to the mission of compassion. In this period of the pandemic, it is a call to create opportunities for encounter, opportunities to care, an opportunity for human promotion. The Lord invites us to share our experience of the Lord, to share our experience of healing, to share the experience of liberation with our brothers and sisters. In the book of Prophet Jeremiah, chapter 31, the prophet becomes a channel of God's compassion to his people in the midst of struggles and pain. In the book of Jeremiah, chapter 31, verse 8, we read, "Behold, I will bring them back from the land of the north. I will gather them from the ends of the world, with the blind and the lame in their midst, the mothers and those with child. They shall return as an immense throng." A message of hope and compassion. The compassionate God is healing the spiritual blindness of his chosen people by subjecting them to captivity in Babylon. But later, he liberates them, bringing them back to their homeland. In the Gospel according to St. Mark, chapter 10, verse 46 to 52, Jesus heals the blind man Bartimaeus, who cried out to him for help. On hearing that Jesus of Nazareth was passing by, Bartimaeus loudly expressed his trusting faith in the healing power of Jesus by shouting his request, "Jesus, Son of David, have mercy on me." When Jesus invited him to come near, Bartimaeus threw aside his cloak. His throwing aside the cloak would indicate perhaps the baptismal self-emptying. His meeting with Jesus gave Bartimaeus the gift of spiritual as well as physical sight. And the former blind beggar becomes a disciple of Jesus. In verse 52 we read, Jesus told him, "Go your way, your faith has saved you." Immediately he received his sight and followed him on the way. The experience of the mercy and kindness of the Lord transformed the blind man into an ardent missionary, proclaiming the wonders that God had done in his life. The Lord invites us today to become missionaries, sharing the good news. It is a task and a vocation to radiate the real presence of Christ in the world today. Let us resolve to become ardent missionaries, remembering his encouraging promise in the words of the psalmist, "Those that sow in tears shall reap rejoicing."